Hey y'all, I'm Kamaya. Welcome to Seed and Soul Garden. Today I am trying to get my life together. It is 2025 and I am trying to figure out my organization strategy for this upcoming year. This is my first year gardening and I have not started planning whatsoever. Two things that I'm trying to tackle today, and that is getting all of my plant maintenance stuff in one area. I am tired of going up and down the stairs, trying to find things when I need it. It's time for everything to be in one place. That includes my seeds, my tools, my pest control, fertilizer, all of that good stuff. I'm going to be repurposing an old Amazon dresser that I had back in college. It's one of those fabric looking ones. Let me just show you. So I had this Amazon dresser back in college. It's missing a drawer. The drawer's not lost, so when I find it, because I know you guys think I lost it, I clearly did not. I'm going to use all of the drawers to organize stuff like this. I've kind of got everything splayed out. We'll be working on getting things organized and labeled just so I know where everything is. My next task is going to be tackling this shelf behind me. So I currently live in a duplex with my boyfriend and a roommate. Not the entire space is mine. So I'm trying to make do with what I have. We have books and random things downstairs. You know, I'm trying to make a little space for my plants without disturbing everybody's stuff. I'm just reorganizing this part of the shelf as my little plant seed starting shelf with my Blurple lights, or blue, red. They make blurple. Okay, anyway. But I am trying to get this all organized. Right now, it's just a catch-all for all of my random plants and seed starts, but I want to expand the space, getting it to look a little bit more decent as I add more seeds. Part of the reason is because I'm going to have to bring in some of my plants from outdoors. It is getting cold in my area. This next week, the temperatures are going to drop below 30 degrees, and I just want to make sure that none of my plants outside die. Take a walk with me and let me show you which plants I'm going to bring in and what kind of space I need to make. Here is what my backyard is looking like. It is an okay backyard. There's a lot of things that I want to change. Like right now I'm growing garlic here, some potatoes here, and this wood right here. I'm not a fan of how we have that set up. I'm looking for a different setup, but right now this is what we have. Because I am a renter, I don't own this backyard, so I cannot tear up this yard. My landlord is cool with us planting and gardening and doing stuff like that, but I have to be mindful. So I'm trying to do renter-friendly gardening and small space gardening that can be transferable from an apartment, a home, things like that. So it doesn't have a lot of wear and tear on the backyard. And plus, I'm a renter. I don't foresee myself staying here forever. And making sure that I have things that are transferable, movable for my new space, my next space. I'm trying to have the foresight for that. So right now, what I have going on, this right here is a shelf. This is what I'm using for my herbs right now, and these are empty. I brought the rest inside. I can already feel the temperature dropping out here, and this is why it's urgent for me to get everything inside. I have my calendula here in this grow bag. That'll be going inside as well. Also, I'm going to be bringing in these containers here because a lot of those are peppers and they will not survive when it gets super cold. And then I have spring mix in the Dollar Tree stackable pots. Only issue is I think an aphid already got to them. Got to one set of my spring mix. The other spring mix I have is spicy spring mix, and I don't think they like that. I don't know if I'll be bringing that guy in. I already have some more spring mix and other veggies sprouting and growing, so I'll be transplanting them when they get a little warmer and I have my pest under control. Lastly, I have these guys, my leeks. I hear that they're cold hardy, so I might not need to bring those in. My Swiss chard, I just want to see how they do in a little bit of cold. If I notice that tomorrow they are, you know, acting a fool, I'll bring those inside as well because it's supposed to be cold for about a week. I have some squash in there, spaghetti squash. I'm not too concerned. I got them from HEB. I got the seeds and I just throw them in just to see what they'll do. If they don't sprout up, I'm okay. We can churn some dirt and figure it on out. And then these are some potatoes that I'm growing in a bag just to see what that method looks like, because I also have potatoes growing here. With that being said, my garden is a hot mess and I'm working on it. This is my first year gardening and I am seeing sprouts. Originally, I'm a plant girly or a house plant girly with my pothos and my monsteras and all my cutesy plants, but I'm trying my hand, my hopefully green thumb, at producing my own food and canning my own food and doing all that good stuff, homesteading, so I can teach you and we can learn together. All right, so to the organization of this guy, but I already have a little bit of a plan. So I'm going to be putting my grow bags in this larger drawer down here, along with my hose and sprayer. I'm going to be spraying my yard down with nematodes. I'm going to wait until it gets a little bit warmer, so I know where it is when time comes to do that. I can do that. And then I also have this guy right here, which is shake and feed fertilizer. Will you go in here? Yeah. I also am putting some plant food up here. I have some fish fertilizer that I'll also be using when time comes, and that's all going to go in this top drawer. I have like accessories, garden accessories, that'll be going in this smaller bin right here. These are plant clips that I got from the dollar store. These are shears, like needlepoint cutters. My garden trowel, it's a little plastic garden trowel. I have a metal one out in the yard. That'll be good for my indoor plants. I have these bypass shears for like tomato plants or the more woody type of plants. And it's gonna go in here. And I don't know what these are called, but it's good for breaking up soil, little rake thing. That'll also be going in there along with my garden gloves that I got from Dollar Tree. Found a lot of good Dollar Tree finds. Nice, affordable, easy, stuff that's gonna last a good time, but not forever. I also have this. I'm going to be putting up for now until it's time to use it during the summer. I got this from the Dollar Tree as well. It's a little cheap $3 water hose sprinkler system. I say system, it's very manual. There is no buttons or timers or anything like that. It's just so you can leave it running for a little bit, do some other tasks, and not have to sit there in water. Especially in the summer in Texas, I'm in zone 9A. It gets hot out here. I'm talking about 108 degrees. That'll be one of our highs, and the plants will go like that. I also have a hydroponic system, and it's one of those little mesh pot things. These are just extra. I'm going to put them in this drawer. I also have this larger drawer that I'm going to end up putting some of my more larger items. I have more purchases to make sure my garden is working out to the best of its ability. I don't have too much to put in here today, but coming soon. Just know that this is where I'm organizing it. I also have this sweet, I don't know how to pronounce this, but this Easy Fill bird feed cake that I'm actually gonna put up probably today or tomorrow. I also have some seeds that I want to make sure go in here. So right here is my seed tote bin. Looks like I have a lot of seeds, but they organize really well. These are my fruit seeds. I have not gone through those yet. So I have fruit seeds. I have not gone through those. I have a database that I'm creating in Excel, Google Sheets, and I'm going through and labeling all of these. These came from the same company. These were given to us. So yeah, and I'm gonna test them out and see if I like them. Might order from them again. So these are all of my greens: kale, spinach, celery, my leafy greens, cold hardy greens. Then I have rutabagas and carrots and root vegetables here. And I just like pin them with the binder clip. Once I get a cool little setup, I'll show y'all that. But for now, this is what works for me. Some basil and okra, snow peas, and my loofahs, like vining plants, tomatoes, watermelon, my flowers. Some of these are edible flowers and medicinal type flowers that I want to use for those purposes. Got some sweet corn. And then these are what the packs look like. These are the herbs. I already went through and like logged them in my database. That's why they're opened. And I had to make sure that the seeds were in there. I have some cat grass that I'm gonna be growing for my kitties soon. I just need to find a container that I like. I have some chamomile here that should go with my flowers, but it's already open. And then I have these shallots bag. I gave some to a friend. So I'll be finding a different container for these guys. But for now, I'm just throwing them in here. Okay, I'm not throwing them in here because they won't fit. But once I find a container, I probably have some somewhere. I'll get that out. And then I'm just gonna put my popsicle sticks and my binder clips in here as well, so they're all in one spot and I know where to get them. And that's it for that. So now that I've gotten all of my plants taken care of and brought inside, and my seeds and plant maintenance stuff organized, that's it for today. I'll catch you in the next one.